You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
What's happening, YouTube? My name's Immortal Coil, and I am livid. A couple days ago I did a video about She-Ra, and I actually finished the rest of the season. In my original video, I talked about how She-Ra is a ripoff of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and having watched all of the episodes, I am more convinced of that now than ever. Now, it's actually called the Princesses of Power, because the whole point of the season is that they're trying to unite various princesses together into a coalition against the evil horde, who Adora apparently is a defector from. Along those lines, her arc with Catra is kind of interesting, because they were once best friends, and now they're not. That's how the theme song should go. Certain princesses in particular have control over elements, so guess what they do? Fake bending. Yeah. There's one that controls water. There's a fake Katara. There's one that controls earth. That's a fake Toph. But the one that controls earth isn't really fake Toph. Fake Toph it controls ice. Yeah. Fake Aang, of course, is Princess She-Ra. And then fake Sokka is Bo. I'm not going to waste all your time diving into each episode, because that is pointless. You have better things to do. I have better things to do. But the one that started my blood boiling, the one that got me like berserker mad, was episode 5, The Sea Gate. And here's why. In the story, Glimmer and She-Ra and Bo need to find a boat so that they can sail off and find the mermaid princess, Mermista, fake Katara. But they need a sea captain. So they go to a bar and they find a sea captain sitting alone at a table, and he boasts about the speed of his ship, what he can do with it. Fuck you, TV show. You are making fun of Han Solo. You're rolling him up with Jack Harkness and a tiny bit of Inigo Montoya. Fuck you, TV show. Fuck you. You don't get to do that. Now look, I'm a single father. I screen my kids' TV shows before I let them watch it. I will not let my daughter watch this show. There's too much identity politic poison in this show for me to feel comfortable showing my daughter that. Now, I'm not going to forbid her. I'm not going to be like, you are grounded from this show. But I'm not going to be the one that says, hey, here's a new little show for you. And I'm open-minded. I know more about little ponies than a grown man should, simply because I'm a father. And when my daughter expressed interest in little ponies, I screened the show. And guess what? There's actually some substance there. I was concerned that the animation style was spastic in the SpongeBob sense, but each show actually teaches you something about friendship. And yes, things get spastic from time to time, as a kids' TV show should, but because there's a strong moral center there, I don't mind her watching it. We sit down and watch it together, you know? And plus, John Delancey as Q plays a weird dragon guy who has Q powers and does Q stuff. Just saying. She-Ra, the Princess of Power, particularly in this 5th episode, takes every opportunity to shit all over every male character. the sea captain, fake Han Solo, is such a flamboyant, flaming fuck up that all the girls in the show have to help him drive his ship. And then Bo, every time he brings up a point, gets trumped by either She-Ra or Glimmer. And there's actually a point where his like shoulders are slumped over and he walks like this in a subservient role. So that is teaching little girls that it's okay to denigrate boys and put them in their place and make them this and that. Now here's the thing. When someone's wrong, they're wrong. You call them out on it, you point it out, you say, hey, you know, this ain't right. Fine. You don't have to humiliate them. You don't have to make them physically transform. You just be like, look, you know, I noticed this. What do you think? And start a dialogue. Okay? That's how grown-ups do shit. Now, you can make the excuse that these kids are kids. I think that they're supposed to be somewhere between the ages of 12 and 16. But when you're putting out kids' entertainment, you have to make sure that you're putting out something that has a message and not something that's just, you know, yeah, we're the first, like, TV show staffed by all females and there's only, like, one guy voice on here who does everything. Now, I touched on Mermista before. She definitely is fake Katara. She does waterbending. But she's also fake May. Because she has a blah attitude. She almost has the same fucking haircut, too. And look, TV show, you can't take characters that we know already and make those your characters just because you think that women need respect. Okay? If you want to do something like that, make up your own shit. Don't invade past properties and then try to inject your fucking personal politics into it. Because we see through that. I bet if I showed a smidgewel of an episode to my little girl, she'd be like, I don't like this. You know, we already did that with The Last Jedi. There's another video where I was like, do you want to watch this? And she's like, no. I'm Immortal Coil. Like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know what you want to see covered on future editions of Savage Spirituality. Ring the bell for notifications. And share the video if it's pertinent to your discussions with your loved ones. And remember, we can stop shitty television from diseasing our children's minds. From STD, from NPC, from SJW, from OPP. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with